What's up, you guys? My name's Miguel, giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we are covering how busy does it get during the beloved night shift. So to give you context, I am a night shift Xray tech. Been doing it for about 4 years. So the night shift comes with a little different compared to the day shift. So the night shift, depending on who the doctor is, what day of the week it is, you could have, it could be, I would say, three different kind of nights. All right, let me explain. So let's say you have the good doctor, as we call it, the one who only orders one views, who only orders what is necessary, who sometimes can diagnose patients without x-rays, the good doctors. We take those doctors, and then depending on what day of the week, like our hospital, usually I've noticed that Fridays, sometimes Mondays, are a little bit more relaxed, less people, less come in. So you grab that with a good doctor and pray that no one on the floor starts coding or has any problems. And you'll have like the best night. You maybe will do a couple x-rays down in the ER, and then you'll kind of chill, and then you'll go onto the floor, because the night shift you have the morning portables, and sometimes you'll have between, like ours can range from like 10 is like super easy, all the way up to like 30-40 is like kind of more of a heavy workload for just the portables. So if you have a good doctor holding it downstairs, it gives you plenty enough time to go upstairs and do whatever you have to do. And that can be one situation, right? And then you have the other doctors who are more notorious for ordering a lot more. It almost feels like excessive, or they're just being precautious, I suppose. Like if their elbow hurts and they'll order like a wrist, forearm, elbow, humerus, shoulder. We have doctors like that, even though it's just their elbow. So keep that in mind. You have like those doctors stacked on to certain days that for some reason are more heavily workload, like the weekends sometimes are more heavily, like there's more people coming in, people are doing stuff, as I call it, the NPC people who go outside and do stuff on the weekends and get hurt, car crashes or whatever's going on, and they'll come in. So you grab those doctors, and then you grab those people, and then you're just gonna have a pretty more workload night. And then you have the floor. If you have like a heavy workload of the morning portables, you're gonna be pretty busy, right? You're probably gonna be going upstairs, coming back down, and then that cycle continues until you get off. And then you have option number 3, which happens sometimes, is where you have the good doctor, and it lines on certain nights where literally you do nothing at all. I've had only one 7-on, because I work 7-on, 7-on, where one day I literally only did like 3 x-rays in the ER, and then like the morning portable spawned in around like 12:30, and I had like maybe 10. So like in combined, maybe 13 x-rays in total. So literally we didn't do nothing at all. Still got paid the same amount of money. No one left. And it was so peaceful. You could like literally look at the nurses. They were all relaxed, chit-chatting, having food. The doctors, you could just having time to socialize. It was so beautiful. It makes me so happy. So you have that situation, which that option number 3 rarely happens. I would say maybe the first option probably happens maybe once or twice a month. Majority of the time you're on option 2. And then maybe, if you get lucky, once a month you may have this last option where you really don't do anything. That'll happen occasionally. That's kind of, and then I feel like every couple of months, like just one day, you'll get slammed so hard you're almost considering to call in another tech. to come and help you for a little bit. Like, you're considering it. But then sometimes you be thinking about all the other nights that weren't as bad. And you're like, maybe you just, half the time we just end up just sucking it up and just pushing through and kind of doing what we got to do. But those are kind of the options that happens when you work at the emergency room, trauma 3. There's only 2 of us. Usually there's less staffing certain places. I've noticed that if it's the ER and it's a smaller site, it'll just be one tech who holds down both the CAT scan and X-rays. We have one of our little hospitals over here that does that. Or there'll be one where it's just one X-ray and one CAT scan tech. That's kind of what we'll do on those. And yeah, hope this video is informative to you guys, educating you in the beloved field of radiology. If you're still here, I appreciate you. I'm here educating you on various aspects of the field of X-ray or radiology. And my lady's a nurse, so I do have intel on those people, the nurses, as I call them. There's always beef between the nurses and the X-ray, always, constantly. But if you check out my channel, I literally have videos on every single aspect of this beloved field of radiology, both educating you and teaching you. Those who are new, those who are on the field of days or curious about nights, or those who are curious what it's like working at the X-ray room in the ER. I have insight in those. So I literally post every single day. These videos literally cost me $0 to make. I'm just here educating you. Obviously there's a like entrance of knowledge that you had to pay to acquire in college, but besides that, I'm just here teaching you every single thing I wish as a student somebody on the internet would have told me, because back when I was going through school, not that many people would film on YouTube videos and educate people. It'd be like some bunch of videos of like people way back in the day, and then I'm like, well, that does not help me where I'm currently at. So I'm here giving back to the community, educating you. I literally will never charge for any of this information. I don't promote. I'm just here, fellow X-ray tech, giving knowledge that I wish somebody would have taught me. I'm here helping y'all, and I will literally continue doing this probably until I retire from X-ray. Even then, if I'm not doing anything, I'll probably continue making videos. Yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. We'll see ya on the next one.